Good afternoon, folks. How are we all doing today? Who we got so far? We got Doc, we got Tranquility. How you both doing? So, Monday, new week. Back in Baldurs Gate. Day 5. Day 6? Day 6. Which, looking at it, we're actually doing about a chapter a stream at the moment. Which is kind of cool. Right, so. Where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. We just flooded this mine, hadn't we? Not shabby. Trying to finish the workday. Yes, finishing the workday is always bonus. Now, what was I going to do? I want to check if I've rested. That's not how I do it. That's also not how I do it. Yes, I have rested. You seem to have a lot of spells there now. Oh right, yeah, I learned sleep and enfeeblement, didn't I?
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Journal. Tell me the important things. I flooded the Cloakwood mine, rendering it useless. It seems that it is time to visit the nearby city of Baldurs Gate. I must investigate the Iron Throne and discover their intentions. Right, so what we need to do then is actually we've got a couple of other things to do first, because we need to go back to Beregost and give that guy his cloak back. We've got the Wyvern heads to hand in. Who was that for? That's the Temple of Lothander, which is just to the west, east of Beregost. Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. Back to normal at work at least, so everything's calmed down a little bit. As to uproot a band of half-ogres, according to his report, they have been fortify themselves in the mountains southwest of town. Now, we never did actually find them, did we? Bacillus the Murderer, we finished that one technically, though for some reason it's not finished. Fight off a band of savages. Oh right, yeah, that was the thing with the druid that glitched on me. So we've got two that we can't really do. Those two. We can hand in Girk's cloak. Both who wants to find a missing noble. Oh, that was the guy from town. We don't need to worry about that. Ghost, husband Ray. Trip south to armies under worried for his safety. Eyes open for news of relevance I might encounter on my journey down that road. We're not really going that far south, so that's probably not going to happen. Rising tension with arm. Bounty upon the bandits, we haven't got any more. Right, so we're heading back to Beregost.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
That's the thing. Going to take us a long time to get to Beregost, and we're going to get ambushed.
Waylaid by enemies.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right, first of all, let's actually sort the party, so we're not going to get jumped.
But now, mince cleats, swords for everyone.
It's about time you recognise my superior qualities.
As directed.
Khalid on that one.
I can, but try.
Minsk on that one. Nope, Jahir on that one. Minsk on that one. You and you.
May as well.
Whatever as well
Oh well. She got poisoned straight off the bat. Weapon unusable by Khalid. You broken your sword? You stop breaking swords.
May as well.
No! I do not feel well inside.
I thought I cured your poison.
I'm not bothered.
Oh, this is a bloody good start, isn't it? I literally told her to cure a poison and she didn't do it. Quite annoyed about that.
May as well.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Oh, that's even worse.
Can I help you?
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for
Shit.
the eyes! Rusk!
That call. As directed.
What's going on
May
there
as
about?
well.
As you wish.
I'll get it in a minute.
Run,
Gov.
Lolan!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Run, run. Oh, for God's sake. God, I'm doing shit. Well, this is off to a flying start. Hey, Enigma, how you doing?
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Right, try
You
again.
have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
As directed.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Yes. Aye.
For the fallen!
God, my inventories are quite full.
Haven't you got nothing better to do? Right, it's on me, is it?
It's a bloody web. Ah.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Come on. Everybody break out. Got enough of these bloody webs last time.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Can I, if none
You
are
must
better?
gather your party before venturing forth. Rest. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Come on, just you to go. Come on, you're the nature wanderer. You're supposed to be fine at this shit.
For the group.
You must gather your party before venturing
It doesn't
forth.
count as gathered.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I think I must gather my party before venturing forth. Right.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Baragost. It only took 12 hours. First things first, let's go have a nap. Where are we going to be going? I'm going to be going to the Jovial Juggler anyway, so let's head down there first. So we've got here, we've got to head west for that, we've got... That's for the work there, that's for the east, we're going over there soon. We've got the cloak to hand in. The storm hit Yorkshire pretty hard. Yeah, it hit North Yorkshire pretty hard. Sorry, not North. Hit some of Yorkshire pretty hard. We barely saw it, to be honest, over here. I didn't even notice
May
it.
as well.
Right. A noble night's rest, I think, has been earned. Girk, where are you?
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Put that thing away, you damned fool. I'm a bleeding tourist attraction around here now. There's money in that. Losing this old cloak was the best thing that could have happened to me. No more hacking and slashing my way through life. Nah, I've got it easy now. Keep the damn cloak, and good riddance. Okay. I have travelled to the Cloakwood, returned with Girk's cloak, and all for naught. It appears that his misadventures have turned him into a minor folk hero here in Baragost. People toss coins at his feet to hear his embellished prattle, but I swear I shall have none of it. Fie on him, and the cloak he left with me too. What? No, free cloak. I was literally going there anyway. Wonderful.
Right, it's on me.
Right,
is
so
it?
now we own that cloak. So this is the Whisper of Silence. Enable ability non-detectable by magical means, such as detect invisibility or scrying. I mean, that's really got to go on him, hasn't it? He's the one who sneaks in the shadows, so making it
Right,
so he
it's
can't
on
be
me, is
detected
it?
is only going to be a good thing. Traveller's Cloak. What are you wearing at the moment? Armor class +1, save versus breath. Armor class +1. Oh, that's for the evil archmage. We can't wear that. I'm guessing you can't. No, none of us can wear that because the alignment is completely wrong. Armor class +1 versus crushing attacks, save versus pet and poly. I mean, I think I'd rather have that. The missile attacks, they're the ones that are most likely to connect with us, so... Plenty to sell, though. Oh, that's right, we need to identify those items, don't we? Send those over.
That was a noble deed.
Oh, she just worked it out anyway. Small shield is unusually round, and is... Oh, a small shield is usually round. So it's just a small shield +1. And that is... Armor class +6, 4v slashing, 5 versus piercing and missiles. Requires strength 6. It's not really going to be useful for anybody, is it? No good for you. Oh, that's alright, we're going to sort out these potions, weren't we? Give everybody some. No good for you. Yeah, it's just a sellable. Just pop it on mints for now.
May as well. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Could you show me what you have for sale? I would like to sell all the things. Can't sell the wyvern heads. Ooh, cold of... Now we should probably keep that just in case we do need it, because that could be quite useful. No, I'd rather just take the standard AC. That's fine. Emerald's tier necklace. A necklace for gold pressure. So it's just $1,000 straight up. Nice. But he won't buy it from me. Interesting. Right. I'm gonna keep the one. Get rid of that and that. Katana, the traveler's robes, braces of death. Okay. Was there a reason I didn't have those equipped on somebody? Keep the two-handed. Star, get rid of that. You've got nothing but pots. Yeah, it was good, but it's not anywhere near too close to a standard double-handed with him. Anything interesting to buy? I don't think there's going to be, because we're going to Baldurs Gate soon, so... The only thing that's going to be worth it is this thing. Even he can't use it, so... Head in shadows. Okay. Right, sorry, I've got to do a little bit of maintenance now, so... Potion. Fortitude. Constitution 18. To view to who has the lower constitution. So that's going to be for Minsk. Constitution. Measures a character's fitness, health, and physical resistance of hardship, injury, and disease. Ability is imported to a ranger. why, he's never going to get hit. Although saying that, he's a ranger anyway, isn't he? So, okay. So Minsk gets fortitude. Put that there. Potion of explosions. Potion is a vial of pain, as it will explode into a burning ball of fire upon impact. Keep it in a safe place lest you meet an untimely end. Damage 66, save versus spell. I don't want to drink it. What? How the hell does that? I'll have to do a quick save and try that out. Oil of fiery burning. Once exposed to air, this oil will immediately burst into flames, inflicting 5d6 points of damage. Save versus breath for half. All within the immediate area around the potion, it can be hurled up to 40 feet, at which point it hits the ground and immediately. Yes, that's fine. But how do you actually hurl it? Doubles movement and attack rates for 1 hour. That's probably... works on ranges, that's probably good for him. Potion of magic blocking, immunity to spells of 5th level and below, duration 5 rounds. I'm going to keep that on you actually, that could become in handy. Stone Giant Strength is for you. Potion of cold resistance, don't really need. Potion of invulnerability. Sets armor class to 0. Saving throws are +5. Potion of fire breath. Mints could probably make use of that. Potion of defense. Armor class to 0 for 2 hours. Potion of mind focusing. Intelligence +3. Dexterity +3. Give that to her for when we're learning some spells next. Potion of invisibility. 12 hours. Who might need to sneak? Minsk. Looks like a free action when consumed. Drinker becomes completely immune to any effect that influences action or movement, whether it is magical in origin or not. Duration is for 2 hours. Let's put that on you. Hill Giant Strength. Strength 19. That's another one for Minsk. Potion of Heroism. Hit points +10. Thaco set to 90% of its current base. That's probably a vendor trash. Elixir of Health. Cure poison and disease and heals 10 hit points. That's worth keeping. Right, who else had potions? We've given you some. Got a health potion and invulnerability. You can't use the invulnerability, so give that to Khalid. Now, I believe you had some gems. Frost Giant Strength, Stone Giant Strength, Fire Breath, Gem, Visibility, so he just has all the strength potions. If you ever need it, selling up this inventory is going to be quite interesting. That's probably another vendor trash. Kind of want to see how that works. Right, who had those braces? Still got some potions on you. Oil of Speed. We have 9, so that's just a movement speed. It's vendor trash, we don't need that. Potion of Exhaustion, +10 versus crushing, electrical resistance. Again, vendor trash. Vulnerability. Well. I'm running around carrying severed heads because I bloody well can. And in-game because someone asked me to. Right, so what were these? Armour class 6. Yeah, alright. Let me sell that, would it? We don't need a potion of Master Thievery. There we go.
This group shows promise exceptional.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right. Over yonder we go. It's only frowned
May
upon
as well.
if the head you're carrying is that of a good guy. The heads I'm carrying, however, are the heads of wyverns. Wyverns are not known for their friendly natures. We're talking to with these? Lathander, that is where the Mayor of Beregost is to be found. Lathander!
May as well. May as well.
I've got so many so that I can continue to get ahead of myself.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Where the bloody hell's this guy gone?
Right, it's on me, is it?
Is there like a series of temples here or something? Bloody wolf!
Right, it's on me, is it?
We're just east of Beregost at the Temple of Lathander.
May as well.
Oh, is he the mayor? Right. See, Holsimba Basilis, it must be a difficult battle to take down such a powerful man. Yours is a service that will not soon be forgotten. It is a pleasure to give you a full reward for which you have worked. Cool. Ah, so that's where we finished that one.
Don't touch me.
You must be powerful heroes to have brought down such a great beast. I will take the Wyvern head and give you 2,000 gold for the trouble. Cool. Welcome, traveller. What kind of aid can you give us? We don't quite aid at this moment. What are you selling? They're pretty cheap. And worth having. I guess she already knows stone to flesh. Right. Finished. Ogres near Ghost. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done there. Kagan's quest. We've joined up with Kagan, a dwarf who wants us to find a missing noble. The missing noble is the son of Entar Silvershield, and he's really desperate to find the kid. Not much to go on, does it?
You have need if none are better.
May as well.
Now, it didn't take the remainder of the Wyvern heads from us.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Wasn't there a thing you could do where if you gave the Wyvern head to somebody else, hand it in again? No. Right, so we've got all these Wyvern heads and we can't actually do anything with them. Can we sell them
May
to
as
him?
well. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
No, we cannot.
What do you want?
They
I'll
weigh
get
quite
it in
a
a
bit.
minute, Gov.
Talk about villains, hope we get a Planescape Torment after this.
I'll get it in a minute,
No,
Gov.
after this will be something a little more modern.
May
Don't
as
know what
well.
yet. But we'll be going on to something less isometric. Bearing in mind that I've got to try and find something that I know I can finish in the time that Final Fantasy comes out in April. So I've always got to keep that in mind. Don't think there's anything we really need to go down there for. There's plenty of things we can explore, but I think we end up going down there again later. So we are headed to Baldurs Gate. Guess we should just head on up. Wow, I made it all that way without being ambushed. Taking out those bandits really helped. Right, Ajantis, you got anything interesting to say, mate?
Halt! Be you friend or foe?
We are friends until you tell us who you are. How should we know? I am Ajantis, Squire Paladin of Lord Helm. I have come down from the holy city of Waterdeep to fight against the brigands that make these roads unsafe to travel. Let's put an end to the bandit raids. In that case, why do we not join forces against these contemptible lawbreakers? Sounds good to us. And leave you behind. Shame really, because Ajantis is a absolutely brilliant. But we were a team. We were bound by honour. Why is everything so complicated?
So I kicked him in the head till he was
Yeah, he's a good character as Ajantis.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Right, it's on me, is it?
All right.
Any more?
May as well.
Wanna fucking go? Couple of £100 there.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Check again.
Keep your heads about you, and we'll work it out.
Damn it, Jebediah.
We just need a little help, is all.
Jebedo. We can't go on like this forever. There is no way we can keep quotas up when we're afraid to come near the nets. Excuse me, who are you? I'm sorry, but we've fished today. But we've no fish today. Perhaps in less troubling time. Wait, Jedediah. Maybe they're the answer to the problem. They look pretty trustworthy. Oh yeah, the problem. Sorry for my manner. But we're poor folk and not accustomed to trouble. And it's hard times now. We can't but get a boat into the water before she's swamped by the rains. It's that damn bitch Umbrell. She's the one. Steady, Telman. What he means is we're being harassed by a priest of the bitch queen Umberlee. We don't even know why. Whenever we attempt to fish, he turns the weather sour. 2 of us were washed away just walking to the docks, but we cannot prove to the guard it was her. We'll be needing someone to strong-arm her into leaving us alone. We've not much money, but I'll gladly give you a magical weapon from my grandfather's adventuring days. It's a meagre amount for your troubles, but it'll be a great service to us all. Will you help these poor fishermen? Your offer is fair, consider it done. Ah, I knew it could depend on the likes of you. She hides out near a small shack to the north. Watch your backs and act quickly. She's tricky. Good luck. Okay.
May as well.
Oh, you can hear the chittering of the ankegs. Now, I'm actually planning a D&D game at the moment, and this scene, this entire area here, is featuring very heavily in my character. So what I am is basically I'm a forest gnome who was raised by humans, like found, abandoned, raised by humans, you know, typical stuff. But instead of being nice people, I was raised by a bunch of bastards. So they basically learned quite early that I was going to be a gnome, and obviously quite small. So they trained me to go down into the ankeg pits nests to gather up the gold coins and the armour and things of the victims of the ankegs, but also to be used as bait for the ankegs to lure them out so they could be killed and made into armour and sold. So I'm literally a gnome that's been raised as like a terrier, like a little dog. And my character is literally called Bait. And he should be quite fun. Can't wait to start playing him.
Please, won't no one help me? Anyone? I've nowhere else to be turning.
I beseech thee, kind man, please help us. A strange happening is at my farm. I've not the strength I once had. I've nothing to offer, and even if I did, I doubt such as you would have the need of it. No further for aid? What can I do? Oh, by the Great Mother, thank you. My son Nathan and his friends went looking for our missing cattle, and they just up and disappeared, been gone for days now. And with all the bandits around, who's know what happened? I don't know where they were headed, but I saw some of the tracks out to the west. Please find Nathan. I can't afford to keep my farm without my son. Okay. Yeah, I like having a character with a little bit of a quirk. I don't like playing the character that's a paragon of virtue. Oh, fucking ankeg. Oh, dear. Yeah, I don't like playing a character that's like a paragon of virtue and perfect at everything. I like someone to have a little bit of a problem. Ankegs actually hit harder in the later levels. Look how much I did to him in one hit.
In a minute, Gov.
Oh, wait 100. Right. Ajantis. You're dropping these. We don't need them. You're also dropping it. So you can carry one.
Cool one, sir.
You can carry the other. But that's going to leave us very much in the shit for weight.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Ankeg armour is pretty good. Right, I'm sorry, he said go west, didn't he? Resource. West of his farm, so he saw some strange tracks in that direction. Has he gone down the hole? We need 3 pieces of ankeg plate as well.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Maybe 3, maybe 4.
As you wish.
I think I've been down here before, so there shouldn't be too many ankeg down here. There's 1. Are you there? No, over there. There's another one there. recasting that so it doesn't wear off where I need it.
Your company is a welcome part of this crew.
Shit, hide in the corner. Yeah, exactly. Every character needs a quirk. I always build my characters around something wrong, rather than something right. Shit. Right, so we're going to fight his way up here. Don't walk over the sodding thing. My old group had a couple of guys who always played the perfect unbeatable guys. Got old real quick, but you have to get players who RP properly to really make it work. I mean, yeah, if you're playing a virtuous character, it can be fun if played right. But most people don't play a virtuous character because they want to RP a virtuous character. They play a perfect character because they want to not RP. I'm going to do this because I think it's right. It's the ultimate get-out clause. I'm going to do this because it's what my character would do. You know, and I don't gel with that. I want something. Okay, what would I actually do in this situation? Give me something interesting. All right, these two have moved now. Probably gone down there chasing him. Holy shit on a stick! Right.
As well as I can.
It's the right horde. Oh, I found your son.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Right, it's on me, is it?
Squeaky wheel, get stuck.
Yeah, exactly. They just wanted a power trip. They didn't want to be players. They wanted to be winners. Yeesh, Cloud Giant. That's fucking dank as shit. Alright, how's your weight? Yeah, I didn't think so. Armor class 4-2 versus slashing 8 strength. So just chainmail plus. Nothing too important there. The fireball. Ooh, Wand of Fear that was. Don't have any. Oh, I identified it. It's just a dagger plus 1. Okay. Magical instrument. Balance and lighter towards. Okay. Copy that spell. Dire Charm. Exact same man as a charm person with one difference. There is no saving throw. Dire Charm affects a single person it is cast upon. Term person includes any bipedal human, demi-human, or humanoid, or man-sized or smaller, such as blah blah blah. Right. Thus, a 10th level fighter could be charmed, but an ogre could not. The person is allowed a saving throw versus spell to negate the effect. I thought it said there was no saving throw. Well, we're going to save that for a fight I know is coming up later. So, it's a sneaky little thing we'll be using later. Is that better than what you've got? No. It's better than what you've got. Same as what you've got, but that weighs 20, that weighs 40, so you're having that. And it's worse than what you've got. Okay.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Still overweight. Ajantis, can you carry a child? If I take that off you, gave that to you, no. No. Definitely not. No. No. Oh, yeah. Right, what if we gave it to Minsk? No. What if we gave it to Jahira? Dropped that armor. No. Ooh, dee. Give that to you. Carry that, it doesn't quite overweigh you. I could just run him out.
What do you want? As you wish.
To hand in this quest. Sorry, Brunt, your son's dead. I love the chittering sound effect that the Ankeg make.
Twill be hard going without my
Have you found my
son.
son? Is he well? I'm afraid Nathan is dead, sir. He died defending your farm from a nest of strange beasts. Oh, my only son, it is a black day. He died for this farm, but I am too old to work and I am too poor to hire someone else. I've lost him and the land. At least now I know. Thank you for your help. I wish to be alone. Sorry, mate. Your son be dead.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Nature's servant awaits. Don't bother me.
May as well.
Attack!
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Oh, no way we're going to have enough for another Ankeg plate, is it? Do 2 and make another trip. I mean, why are we carrying that? If you carried that, Minsk could carry one more plate Ankeg. Just. If I didn't carry 2 more Ankegs. Minsk for the win! Just pick those up. Trixied me. What's your weight at the moment? 50. You'd need to drop a significant amount of weight to be able to carry an Ankeg, something you're not capable of doing. So wouldn't have to drop too much. It would literally be your armor. have any gloves? Do we have some gloves that set strength?
You point, I punch.
No, dexterity. Yeah, some gloves of strength would come in handy right now. Right. How fast can
As
you
you
run?
wish.
Normal speed, right.
May as well.
As directed.
Haven't you got enough? May as well.
Why is Minsk boots actually taking effect now? Why weren't they earlier? Go, Minsk. Protection scroll.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
I wonder if I took those off and gave them to you. Ah, no, they're the boots that give him the move silently. We can't really afford to do that.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Less top squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Zoom.
I'm not bothered. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Go, Minsk, go.
Go for the eyes, move. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Nice bit of experience. Look at him trying to get past everyone.
All right.
May as well.
For the fallen!
You alright, Minsk?
Butt kicking for goodness.
Where's your sword?
May as well.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Cool. Butt kicking for goodness.
May as well.
Right,
May as well.
oh, he didn't come out. I was wondering where he was.
Butt kicking for goodness.
Race car, Minsk, go! Meow. Right, I think we should head back to town.
Haven't you got nothing? I'll
Hey,
get it
Marivia,
in a
how you
minute,
doing?
Gov.
We should head back to Baragost. No, we should probably do it
I'll
by
get
going
it in a
north,
minute,
actually.
Gov.
What? Where? Where's that saying that there's an enemy? Interesting.
Full plate and packing steel.
You come here to fight Ironkegs, well listen up, it's mating season, so it's primarily females coming up to the surface, looking to put on a little extra weight. They're hungry, they're aggressive, and there are a lot of them. Now the point of the exercise is not to exterminate them, but to keep their population to a manageable level. Remember, they aerate the soil, and thereby improve crop yields as much as 15%. Food is going to be scarce enough for the next few years, so keep that in mind when you're out there. No more than 4 Ironkegs per party. And after that it's catch and release, alright? Most of the activity starts about 50 yards to the east. Now move out everyone, and keep an eye on things from here. Oh, okay, right, apparently we're going.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
I mean, I've already killed a fair few, but...
Welcome, he who holds the spirit stone.
You boys, butt kicking for goodness.
Tuner's gifted a tier 1 sub to Marivio. Thank you very much, sir. How are you doing today? Vince, can you get the fuck out of Dodge, please?
I'm not May as well.
Right.
Whatever they need.
Is she going in on her own? Is she absolutely crazy? No, she's staying behind. Good.
What do you want? Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Where's she gone? She wandered off.
May as well.
Minsk! Save her!
I'm not bothered.
Welcome,
I'll
he
get
who
it in a minute,
holds the
Gov.
spirit stone.
Ah, June, you don't have to do that, man. Thank you very much. I'm pretty good, thanks, yeah. Monday's out the way,
Right,
and
it's on me,
that's
is
the
it?
important thing. Just playing some awesome Baldurs Gate. Good work, and I trust you stuck to your quota. Here is 75 gold pieces. Go find yourself a room at the city and rest up. You've earned it. 75 gold pieces for that. Screw you, hippie. Right. So, we are going back down to Baragost. We do a lot of travelling between here and Baragost. We're going to need to rest, so let's go to...
I'll
this one.
get it in a minute, Gov.
Ready, Minsk? Ready? Can you get past?
I'll get it in a minute,
Zoom.
Gov.
Fuck you, Imoen. No one likes you.
May as well.
Let's have a rest. Smithy.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Now here's where it could be possibly annoying. I wonder if I can only give him one at a time.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Just brought yourself some Ankeg. Hardly a fair price. Could bring quite a bit once finished. How about this? 4,000 gold and I'll make it into plate for you instead. Half my normal working rate on exotics, but as I mentioned, business is slow. Try and whittle it down. Gold will be cut like cheese of well. Here's your 4,000, make me a suit of armour to be proud of. Very well, I shall return in a few days. On second thoughts, I'm desperate in need of some armour. I happen to get stabbed a lot. How about you? I give you 6,000 to have it done tomorrow. Right, let's just sell the rest. Let's make a fine suit of armour, blah blah blah. Rank excel.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me.
There we go. That'll pay for most of that armour we just bought.
May as well.
Hopefully it's actually
I'll
worth
get it in a minute, Gov.
Thought it was 1,000 per armour. I'm not paying 4 grand. Right, up to the bridge we go.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
It's nice having a scout.
I serve the flaming fist.
The entrance tax is six gold pieces for each party of travellers. Please announce your point of origin. Mythical land of frolicking naked nymphs where every desire is granted by bald, blubbering bugbears. Candlekeep. You'll have to wait here. My commander wishes to have a word with you.
Citizens, please step forward.
First off, let me introduce myself. I am Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fists. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group involved in the trouble at Nashgale Mines? Yes, that was us. I've seen made quite a commotion up here in Baldurs Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source. There have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to trust anyone, to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigating. People with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working in such a capacity? Yeah, fuck it, why not? What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin your investigation of the Seven Sons trading coaster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strange of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance of the trading coaster holds over the economy in the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the coaster's head, Yasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Yasso for many years, and this isn't his usual behaviour. I can't start up an invisible investigation, as there is no real reason for doing so. That's why I need you. Ready to go for it, but there's something I need to know first. You think that the Iron Throne may be behind the recent events. Well, that sheds new lights on things. There's nothing I can really do about it now, but I'll have a look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I do not want this operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch for is Yasso. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold. The estate is located to the southwest side of town. I wish you all the best of luck. Remember, once you're done with the Seven Sons estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which are just west of the Seven Sons. Okay. Now, part of me thinks there's actually something to do up here, if I remember rightly. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take them off of you. And I am going to give them to you, but I'm going to keep those in your inventory. I'm going to use you as a scout.
Aye.
Please tell me you didn't sell your armour.
What do you want? Right, it's on me, is it?
Ugh.
And a man keg up there.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Stop! You are trespassing on my land home.
None come this way armed as you. It was those horrible... none come this way armed as you are. It was those horrible fishermen that hired you, wasn't it? Speak. Oh, okay, this is where I needed to be. It's true, they sent me to end your villainous deeds. They did send me, but I only wish to know what's going on. What goes on is none of your business. Leave now, lest you earn the same fate that they have. Fucking excuse me, prick. Alright.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Come on, everybody, line up for me. Right. You see, now it's Minskaster.
Plate and packing steel.
Umberly guides my way.
Cowardly and treacherous as they are, hiring others to do what they could not. Tonight I shall put an end to all of this. The sea cries for revenge. Well, alright then. Why do you do this? Do you not know what they have done? Sonar and the others. They are the evil ones. They killed my mother. And now you help them. She did her duty, collecting the offerings from those that would use the sea. They stole her elemental summoning bowl and tortured her for the words that make it work. Now they all misuse the gift of the Umberly to pillage the seas, and my mother's spirit can't rest until it is returned. I have more power than Mother had. Umberly gave me her anger, but I can't find the bowl. All I can do is hurt them until they give it back or die. But I'm so tired. I don't have Mother's will. The goddess is demanding help. Please help. Thank you. The Sea Queen may yet be satisfied with the return of the bowl. In one way or another, Sonar's group is no longer profiting at her expense. It is probably being hidden in a shrine to another god. I don't know where the shrine is. Couldn't go near it even if I did. Sonar may tell you, if you ask him with a blade. Go now, for Umberly is seldom patient. Okay.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Just go murder this hand keg real quick.
All right. That's really not interesting.
Nestor's dagger. Typical dagger has a pointed, usually double edge. Why is it specifically Nestor's? Do we know anyone called Nestor? Doesn't ring a bell.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right, off into the city we go then. This is where we all need these boots.
That was a noble deed.
Even the race car, zooming on ahead. Oh, that's not the end of the bridge. Quail.
What do you want? Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Hey ho there, fellow travellers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? Proceeding in northerly direction this day. Headed south for a time, though that may change. East is my direction, westward till dawn, if my plans stay unchanged. I'm heading north. My latest friend, that is my direction too. Fate has crossed our paths and we could all benefit by travelling together. It will be the classic pairing of you, the stalwart adventurers, and I, the intelligent one. How can I refuse? Watch me. Take a hike. I have no idea who this is. Whatever, come if you must, but watch your mouth. Well, I suppose I'll be on my way then, you... Yes! You said yes! I mean, of course, I'll come with you. My intellect and skill are, as a cleric will undoubtedly make your group much better than it is. Onward. We already have a healer. You can be gone. We get a quest for that? We did not.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Please don't leave me here. Do you hear buzzards? I hear buzzards.
Right, it's on me, is it?
How you doing, bud? Yeah, I'm having a pretty decent day. It's going all right. Right, we need to head back and do that quest first.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Kill the ant kegs.
Who's in for it now?
Oh, I can't really up in this.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Zoom. Went to AFK. I went to AFK only to come back, and Dune has gifted me a sub again. Sounds about right. Fuck you, bandit. Oh damn, Keevan's just picking him off. He's just nailing him.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
You earned some arrows on that one, mate.
I'm not bothered. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right, Sonar. What's the deal, mate? What's going on? Talk to me, mate. Talk to me.
If none are better.
Back I see. Have you done it? Have you killed the bitch? The priestess had much to say about the group of you. She knows we sent you? Damn it, she'll kill us all for... Hold your tongue, Telman. Now I warned you she was treacherous. You've gone and believed her lies, haven't you? What did she say? That we stole a bowl or something? Seems a pretty shallow excuse to kill us over, doesn't it? Now, as I said before, we are but poor fishermen. But, no. Child has said that you killed her mother. Well, that's it then. The jig's up, isn't it? The bitch priestess was taking tribute from us for years. The price just kept climbing. We can't sail without appeasing Umberly. The cleric of Talos in Baldurs Gate said, suffice to say we made our other arrangements for our safe passage at sea. Part of that deal was a little payback as well. So you see, we are all pawns within the friendly rivalries of the gods. You had best tread carefully lest you step on some pretty powerful foes. Give me the bowl. Suppose I have little choice then. I've had it on me the entire time. We felt it safest that way. Take it, but know that the Stormlord knows who it is that opposes him. You've got what you came for, now get out of here. I should stay well away from Talos' shrine if I were you. Vengeful things, these gods. Yup.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Shrine of Talos. I don't think I've actually seen a Shrine of Talos, to be honest. Give the ball to Kevin. Kevin goes zoom! You have in Skyrim. Not quite the right lore. You have returned. I trust you bear good news. Here is the ball that was taken from your mother. Umbalee's mother now, and she was well pleased. She will deal with Sonor's group in time, and Talos will no doubt abandon them for their failure. If they are wise, they will never set sail again, for the sea will now take their worthless lives. I have no reward for you, but the Sea Queen remembers those that serve her well. You will be paid in time. She just fucks off. Well, I'm raiding your house. I'll be honest, I now know nobody lives here, so as far as I'm concerned,
Nature's servant awaits. As directed.
this is all mine.
Aye. Aye.
As well as I can.
As you wish.
As directed.
Speedydra here. Danny here.
As well as I can.
That was entirely not worth it.
They call no less than done.
But it's okay, because now Danny here, be fast, yo.
May as well.
Yeah, it's pretty much done with all that, isn't it? Baldurs Gate.
Oh, there, Wanda.
Oh, fucking it's Elminster.
Say thy cause to indulge
Good day to
in
the young one. What a marvellous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. I see by thine eyes that thou've no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing you again. So you two, what brings you here? All citizens of the Sword Coast eventually pass through Baldurs Gate, and I knew you wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. So what is it you wish of me? I was about to ask the same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and though my answers are often less than obvious, I hope they have helped a little. Gorion often chided me for my obliqueness, though he was fond of my verbal hide-and-seek as well. What can you tell me of Gorion? It seems I knew very little of him. He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less and less as he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveller in his day, though he never regretted his new role as a foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost. I was a good man, though I would prefer to walk my own path. I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always the wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Geraint did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will, and it will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone we'll deal with in time. I trust thou hast will to face the beast within, what is within thee. I know little of what to come, but I will do my best. I am sure the future will be kind to thee. For now I will give thee my best wishes, and a few names that will help serve thee. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man, and well worth trusting. His superior Duke Elton is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. I take my leave, and wish thee well. Another encounter with Elminster.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Okay. So, first of all, let's do a little bit of exploring. See what exactly we've got available to us. The Elf Song Tavern. I forgot about the Elf Song. Can't remember why I'm supposed to remember it. History of Climashane. What will take it? Although this house is rotting off its hinges, you assume the house has been abandoned for years.
Hello, pal.
Speedy delivery coming through. Must inform the Grand Dukes of Nashkel Mine's liberation. They must be told iron supplies will return to normal once trade routes are reliable once again. Speedy delivery coming through. Old McFeely.
You must gather your party before venturing
interesting.
forth.
Steps down to the sewer there. Who's this? Sorcerer Sundaries. Now, we probably do want to head in there, to be honest. Niklas.
Here, stop a moment. I've got a word or two you need to hear.
Ah, you a fine group of mercenaries are. Leastwise, let the world know that's the word on the street. That you do the odd job here and there. I have a boss who would like to have a word with you, if you can spare the time. You don't ask for free, though. And here'd be 50 gold just for hearing him out. No, that looks a bit dodgy to me. Nothing about that seemed right. Who's leaving money outside? Lucky Allo's discount store.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
History of the Dragon Coast.
Don't bother me. Aye.
Right, so what do we got? Allo's Tavern and Inn, Shop of Silence, Thieves Guild entrance, Keek's Tavern, Thieves Guild entrance, guessing that's what that is as well, Sorcerer's Sundaries, Elf Song Tavern, Maltz's Weapon Shop. Okay.
What do you want?
So I kind of want to see what's down here.
It's on me, is it?
Just gonna have a little bit of a pop down and then stick my head back up. And then I guess we should do some shopping. Okay, so there's things down here. Ogre Mage. So, some puny surface dwellers have come to their death. It'll just be extra treasure for my collection. My pets have been causing much anguish on your surface realms, haven't they? They have been so useful at collecting the surface pinklings. My pets use the flesh for food, and I get the pretty treasure. My pets, kill these intruders. What's happening here? What's going on? A whole person spells. Khalid, get involved, please. Damn. Got the whole person off on me straight away. Nothing I could do about it. Okay, well now we know what's down there.
Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Did you hear a level
I'll
up?
get it in a minute, Gov.
Must have missed that before.
Nature's servant awaits.
No new weapon skills. But... no new magic slots either. That's disappointing. Alright, let's head over to the elf song.
What you want?
What I want to do actually is give you some spells back. Let's write that magic. Identify that. Protection from undead, we don't really need that. What's the damage on that? Creature suffers 4 damage while the magus heals 4 hit points. If the mage goes over hit points total with the spell, they lose any extra. And that's just becoming more and more powerful, isn't it? So we should just spam that one, really. I think we'll leave 1 knock on, just in case. In fact, no, most of those are quite big AoEs, so we'll just leave all those on. Level 3, just look at the skulls. Level 4... got the fire shield, but you can't learn it yet. Okay. Someone comes to talk to me? Yes. You be fighters and mages and monster killers all be ye. We may not be fighters, and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster death throws to our name. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fierce and monstrous are the hobgoblins. Do us all a favour and place a blade in their guts. I have been.
I'm not bothered. May as well.
I can, but try.
No!
Okay, might I have but a moment of your time? Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh wait, you wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Well, yes. How do I approach this? You are for hire. I mean, I need a job done. Get my intent? A job done. Strictly hush hush. Yeah, goodbye. Not interested.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
You want some whiskey?
I would like to rent a room, please.
What do you want?
Even do your rounds. Anybody interesting to talk to?
As you wish. Hello, pal.
Can I help you, friend? If not, then please do not hesitate. Get out of my face. You're interrupting my fun. Okay. Lady Elith Elandra.
Something you require?
I am Aelith, the owner and proprietor. I trust the elf song will fit your needs, wherever they should be. You should be wary of the clientele if I were you. Everyone is quite on edge of late. Defo too tired to stream. Standing idly in a hall is very fun. Apart from looking like a little haggard, everyone seems quite ordinary. What do I have to fear? Why should melancholy be so perversive here? We have lost more than the average citizen. We have lost the lady. Often we are blessed by a strange phantom voice. It is an elvish maiden lamenting the lost love drowned at sea. The voice is quite beautiful, the reason I purchased this establishment in the first place. She has not uttered a note or for nigh unto several 10 day. Surely it is an omen of sorts, though I cannot say what. I would have thought the economic troubles of the land too paltry to affect the concerns of the dead, but matters are often more complicated than they seem. I suppose they are often simpler as well, though that truth does not support my argument quite as well. Yet I mentioned it. Enjoy your stay. Okay. So this was called the Elf Song Tavern because there was literally an elf song that could be heard.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Nope, nothing of interest. Right,
As directed.
onward. To shops.
No less than done.
Let's go to the weapon shop first, sell up what we've got.
As directed.
Right, malts. Malts like the whiskey.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Place looks much like a store, but I think it's suit the purpose quite nicely. What is it you'd like? Okay. You have absolutely nothing of interest to me. Let's get rid of the dagger +1. Get rid of Condar. Dagger. How did you...
May as well.
Why are you still at the bar? Fucking pisshead.
May as well.
Full plate and packing steel.
For you... Buy the splint mail. Keep those. Nestor's dagger. I feel like we should keep that just in case. So nothing we can really sell up.
Haven't you got nothing better to do? I'll get
Welcome
it in
to
a
my
minute,
humble
Gov.
establishment.
May as well.
Cue bassy music
I'll
again.
get it in a minute, Gov. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Yeah, mate.
Ah, weary adventure of the roads. This fair city are lined with fools, are they not? And two of the greatest are Acheron and Namphir, necromancers fighting over trinkets and baubles of little value or use. I assure you they are more trouble than they are worth. You are better steering clear of them. Okay.
Yes?
And who might you be then? Come to check out the wares of old Halbazar. Well, be quick about it. Mind you, don't get fidgy when you talk about payment. You knew when you came in my door that the wares were magical. Premium items demand premium price. Why is that all minus 10%? Does it have like a stupidly good AC? No, pretty shit AC. Fuck. So a two-handed sword +1 there. Oh. Come on and do the conga. Monster summoning. That could be worth a pickup. Three spell duration specialist, several small globes of fire, each for each experience level the wizard has obtained. which are held in the wizard's hand in place of a usual weapon. The meteors can be hurled at targets up to 90 yards away and are treated as missiles with a +5 bonus to attack rolls. Each meteor bursts into a 1-foot diameter sphere upon impact, inflicting 1d4 plus 3 damage, plus an additional 3 points of fire damage to any creature struck. The wizard may have up to hurl up to 5 missiles per round. That sounds quite fun. Boo. It's too much of a problematic. Fireball, haste, lightning. Lightning bolt's very dangerous. I don't want to really cast that. Spell creates an immobile, faintly shimmering magical sphere around the cast that prevents first, second, or third level spells from penetrating. Area effects such as spells do not include the area minor global invulnerability. Okay. Level 4 spell, we could probably pick that up in case we need it later. Polymorph Self, there we go. Level 4. When the spell is cast, the wizard is able to assume the form of another creature. The creature also gains the physical mode of locomotion and breathing as well. The spell does not give the new forms other abilities such as special attacks and magic, nor does it run the risk of the wizard changing personality or mentality. When the spell is cast, for the duration of the spell, the caster may transform into any of the new forms at any time, and as many times as she wishes. The caster gains the natural attack of the new form in some cases and may use weapons on others. Mental attributes of the wizard remain the same, however all physical attributes are attained from the new form. Also natural protections from that form are conferred to the wizard, such as resistances to missiles, crushing damage possessed by a slime. I am having that. Teleport field. Wizard instigates a teleportation effect that randomly teleports all enemies in the area for the duration of the spell. Nope. Secret word. When this spell is cast at a target creature, it will dispel 1 spell protection. Nope. Contagion. Minor disease and weakness in a creature. Nope. Remove curse if we want to get rid of cursed items. Item Malaysian. Spell allows the caster to adversely affect all saving throws of our enemies. The effect is applied to all hostile creatures within the area of effect. Opponents under the influence of the spell make all saving throws at a penalty of -4. That's actually pretty interesting. Let's have a look at that. Fear. The paralysis. Of monster summoning. We're actually up on money there due to that. Alright, you have anything you want to sell? Jade Ring, Skydrop. I just sell all these potions. I really just don't use them. Yeah, it was a decent little necklace, that. Okay. In there for now. So, can't learn that one. Awesome little spell scroll case this. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that. I'm going to try and teach her some spells. But sadly, I'm going to have to keep reloading this because I'm not failing on spells that I've just paid for. Bet I sold that potion of intellect, didn't I? +3 intellect for the win. See, that's why I saved that potion. Make all that a lot easier. Right, it's a real shame that this guy's not got any rings he can sell me. A couple of decent spell rings here would be quite handy. Could buy some potions of healing, but they're only lesser, so... Yeah. Nothing worth it.
Perhaps this group
Hey
needs
Sliver,
not
how you
quite
doing,
as
man?
much help as I thought.
May as well.
Right.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
So she can't use most of these yet because she's only she's not got the level for it. But let's see what we've got. Nothing new on 1. Nothing new on 2. Spike Thrust. When this spell is cast at a target creature, it will dispel all of the magic protections of 5th level or lower. Oh. So laser summons a selection of 3 HD monsters with a 60% chance of receiving 1 monster and a 40% chance of receiving 2. The monsters appear within spell range and attack the spell caster's opponent until the spell duration expires or they are slain. Or we can go for some extra attack. So let's just go for 1 of each at the moment and see how they do. Then when we get to level 4, we get Polymorph Self, which is fucking awesome. Sadly not as good as it becomes in later games, but still pretty dank. Right, where else do we think we need to go? We've been to the Elf Song. The Shop of Silence sounds quite interesting.
In a minute, Gov.
Let's head over there. Just got back from work, time to tidy some stuff up. Eek, tidying on a Monday night, that's the wrong thing to do. That feels more like a Saturday morning job.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Are you a rogue or are you called rogue?
Hi, friend.
Here there, a word with you I would have. House rules you needing to be know. This is a sanctuary, and Silence be our patron saint. You do anything to harm either, and every thief, assassin, and scoundrel within 1,000 leagues will want you dead. I don't know what magics that keep the place secure, but tain't nowhere else with a night sneak can sleep around. It's neutral ground. You leave your fighting outside. Be on your best behaviour, because banishment for life is the nicest punishment that Silence knows. Okay.
Be ye friend or be ye dead?
Night children wayward, are you? Well, you're welcome here as long as you keep your manners about you. The cost for each head kept safe, but I do not feel like charging today. Please rest a while with no worries. No thank you. Oak of Protection +1. Not usable by Wizard Slayer. Class +1, saving throws +1. Well, I'll be honest, we can't really afford to pass that up, can we? Second sling +1, we need that. It's worth coming in here. Suppose you had any more of them, did you? Just the 1 cloak? That's a shame. How are you doing for ammo? Stock that, stock that. About you. Should probably buy another bit of ammo, actually.
I'll speak when I wills it, not 'cause you're proddin'.
30, 40, 60, 80. So if we buy 5 stacks. Should keep us both stocked up pretty nicely. Why are you carrying Mint's crossbow? That either. There's some items on your floor, enjoy them. Right, who to give this to? Probably Minsk.
That was a noble
Haven't
deed.
you got nothing better to do? May as well.
Okay. Next we have the Tavern Inn, we've been there. Discount
I'll
store,
get it in a minute,
may as well.
Gov.
Never know, he might have something useful.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
That looks interesting. Yeah, you've got the cheapest... What? What is... What? Because you're selling shit that you don't know what the fucking value of it is. What a dumbass. Well, I'm going to pay to have this one identified. Crafted by dwarves in service of the Temple of Wokin in Arm, two-handed sword draws power from the gold in its wielder's purse. For the wealthy it strikes mighty blows. For the impoverished the gold digger is no better than a mundane sword. Consumes 10 gold, successful hit. Eesh. I mean, it's good. It is good. But it's probably not worth what it is.
I'm not bothered. Right, it's on me, is it?
Well, we lose £1,000 by doing it. Selling it back. But it's not worth keeping. It's worth looking at, but not worth keeping.
May as well.
Right then, so...
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Don't really need to bother with the Thieves Guild. Important events. Seven Suns. Scar has hired us to investigate strange going-ons in the Seven Sun compound in the southwest section of the city. Gold Digger is actually pretty decent. Does more damage than a two-handed sword plus 3. It does, but I can see me forgetting about it and all of a sudden having no money. So, I think I'd rather just play it safe. I do have like 40k, but I'm thrifty.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Oh yeah, I know it's only a successful hit. Sewers again there. It's a mighty weapon for Minsk. Don't you mean it's a mighty weapon for Boo?
Hello?
Hello there. Oh Lord, Imperium's incoming. Why did that not show up a moment ago? Kevin, have a run up to that shop for me.
As you wish. Welcome to my humble establishment.
Ooh, boom. Just a generic shop. Thank you for your time. Your services are not required.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Into the tavern. General store. Don't think there's going to be much in these for me, but
Right, it's on me, is it?
always worth having a look just in case.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Throwing dagger slings, heavies. Nope.
May as well.
Imagine being that poor guy. This band of well-decked out adventurers walks in, looks around, goes, ha! And walks straight out. Warehouse. Is the warehouse important?
Right, it's on me, is it?
Nadarin.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Some idiot let a basilisk get away from the ship carrying it, now the monster is loose dockside warehouse. Wait, it's in here?
Ugh.
The monster's loose docks in a dockside warehouse, petrifying everyone it can see. If I can deal with it, reward us. Okay.
Right, it's on me, is it? Right, it's on me, is it?
Gantal. Whose house? Why is he named?
Right, it's on me, is it?
Who's there? Your death. Death if you do not keep still and quiet. I'll take my fill. Out we must go. I wasn't stealing from you. I was leaving. I was just wondering why your house had a name.
Right, it's on me, is it? May as well.
Nature servant as good as done. As good as done. For the group.
No?
For the group.
Did attack me. I feel maybe warranted in just having a little bit of a look around.
As good as done.
Did I take knockoff of her?
For the group.
I'll get it in a
Cost of
minute,
repairs.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
I don't know, maybe it needs to come back later.
Camaraderie, adventure, and
Laden
steel.
stars.
The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Right, it's on me, is it?
Your future is hemmed in darkness, okay.
Something you require?
Shayla sees through the mists of the lady, and you are strong and worthy adventurers. Shayla sees clearly. What insolence from one so young. Shayla sees not clearly but dimly, ever peering through the mists of Lyra. Who's that? Lyra, Lady of the Mists, Mother of all illusions, the guardian of blah 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 blah, but how can you worship what you cannot know? What do you say about Lyra? Shayra says what Shayra has said. Is she not? Red, I do not understand. And then you are truly one of us. You are truly with Shayla, mistress of Shayla grace you. Follow most interesting faith, but I'm afraid I seek a solid image. I'm not sure. Why indeed you walk. Great Book of Unknowing. Ever seen the Great Book of Unknowing? Perhaps I have. Perhaps 1,000 times. Alright.
Stop picking your nose.
What do you want? May as well.
Right, let's have a little nap, recoup my spells.
My rooms are the best kept on the Sword Coast.
Just a cheap one, please.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right, so we're just going to look out for a warehouse invaded by a basilisk.
May as well.
What do you need?
Welcome to the Little Lantern, my friends. I trust you will enjoy your stay and sample much of the lively fare. There's excellent suggestion. Not quite a popular place. So indeed, we have patrons of every possible profession. Gonna let you find a more diverse collection. What even is it? Is it a pub?
Right, it's on me, is it?
You're a lucky fella, aren't you?
Just nick 5 gold off me, basically.
May as well. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Are we really going to do this? Hey there, young'un. It's a fine day. Come for a stroll about the docks, have you? Better place for thinking there cannot be. Many's the time I've walked the rails on boards. My cares just wash away. You lived here your whole life? Not yet. Not yet, I says. You ask if I lived here all my life, and I says not yet. I can still make 'em laugh, by gum. That joke used to have all the boys on deck rolling around like flounders flopping on a poop deck. Of course, they stopped laughing so much a few years back after they had heard it for 1,000th time. Come to think of it, you're not laughing all that much either. I'll just go stand over here a while. Oh, poor guy. I feel sorry for him now.
In a minute, Gov.
Well, this looks warehousey.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Good day, and hello to you.
Some armour ship from Waterdeep, and I'm afraid I must have dropped the gauntlets into one of the shipping crates somewhere between here and the harbour. Please, if you find them before somebody else picks them up, I would be most grateful. Okay.
Aye.
Camaraderie.
May as well.
And steel.
We're on the lookout for some
The stuff of legend.
stuff.
Aye.
Right, Boo?
there was this one down here, so let's have a quick look. Nothing bad could ever happen to us. The Undercellar, what happens there? Anything to do with the folks on the Iron Throne? Perhaps it does, but I wouldn't know. That folks' place takes all types, filthy rich, blah blah blah. A fine-looking strumpet you are indeed.
Glad to meet you, friend. Glad to meet you, friend.
Yeah, love, I think your stuff's been nicked, to be honest with you. Come on, out of the way. Oh there, watch your step on the wolf's whereabouts. Sea spray can make the cobbles a touch treacherous. My name is Caedes. Is there something I can help you with? What would it be? Okay. Where the hell is this woman left her thing? That'll be it. Found him! Probably meant a bit overzealous with that petrification thing, didn't I?
Right, it's on me, is it?
If my gauntlets has been anything, they would never show up. Here, take this infravision potion as a reward. Sure, you'll have use for it sometime.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Yeah, but
in a minute, Gov.
I'll be honest, an infravision potion's kind of shit. Should have kept the gloves.
Perhaps.
Don't come in here, there's a basilisk loose. Get out while you're still able to. How did the basilisk get into the warehouse? Corporal Hind and his adventuring band of the Merry Fools captured the beast a few weeks back. It asked to be transported to Waterdeep to be shown as a carnival, but the thing woke up from its magical slumber before it was supposed to. But enough talk. Run! Okay. Right.
As you wish.
Okay.
acted.
I'll do my best.
For the fallen!
Whatever they need.
Well,
All done. That's
I'll get it in a minute.
did actually
Gov.
come in handy though. Mince got smacked twice by that, so luckily did pretty well there. Some extra bolts for him. That's probably not a bad idea keeping.
No less than done.
Aye.
Might have been a +1. I should have checked. Nope.
As directed.
Aye.
Yeah, really wasn't worth all that much.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Don't bother me as you wish.
I'm not bothered. May as well.
They wish my ear.
Yep, hours bag of luck.
Right, it's on
Wasted
me,
3
is
spells
it?
on that. Right, we can go back to him
May as well.
later. Chaplain's Tavern. Okay, well let's go and refresh our spells in there then.
Record.
May as well. May as well.
You want some whiskey?
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Did that actually do anything? Why did that not work?
Right, it's on me, is it? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Oh, I pressed rent instead of done. I pressed done instead of rent even. Sailor Joss, you've got
I'll
a
get it
name.
in a minute, Gov.
Sailor Finch, you also have a
I
name.
had too much to drink.
You've all got names. Never mind.
May as well.
The Water Queen's house.
One is not forced to walk in the steps.
Do you hear it, my dear?
of the
You're as radiant as ever as the day is joyful. And your ward, Gavarine's child, that is the one there? Aye, the child has a fair countenance, and I sense fair heartbeats within that chest. Lolan, allow me to introduce myself. I am Antilles Fulson, of the Harpers, a friend of your friends, and your stepfather Gavarian. I am honoured, Harper. Nay, the honour is mine, Lolan. You are a very special individual, and sadly, this has placed you in grave danger. I yearn to tell you more, but I am afraid I cannot for fear of endangering you further. Here in the city, if you wish to succeed against the Iron Throne, know that you can trust Scar and Duke Etlin, both of the Flaming Fist. Do good as a so sickening. I like the Harpers. The Harpers are a decent band of blokes. What was that? The Iron Throne headquarters. Feels a bit brazen to just walk in and be like, yo dude. Well, I mean, we're gonna. Just feels a bit brazen.
gather your party
No
before
time to
venturing
chit-chat.
forth.
Out, away, fly while you can. There be madness here, and I can stop it no longer. Madness in this much lauded tower? That there be malice here, I have no doubts, but madness, never. Calm down, while Sarevok's acolytes practice their magic cacophony above me. I dare say not, stranger, I dare say not.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Hey,
Welcome to the Iron Throne's Citadel. Could you please state your business? I've no business here, but perhaps this 100 gold will let us in anyway. Business with your leaders. We've just come from Sembia and are quite weary. If you Iron Throne, we discuss someone whom we should speak, we'll be on our way. If I give you 250, we need to kill those who would associate themselves. Let's try a bit of sneakery. We're not going to step aside for what is obviously a troop of brigands. Get out of here before we summon the Flaming Fist. Yeah, I'm going past. That worked out well for you, didn't it?
I should have joined the army.
What are you doing here? Upstairs? Oh, where do you think you're going? Upstairs. 5th floor. Sarevok asked us to deliver an important message to his acolytes. Better you than me. Working with that crowd can be downright creepy some days. I've seen people go up there with a face on and come back down with another. I don't know how else to say it. I got a keen eye for faces, I do. And I think them people going up and down know it too. Because one time one of them caught me looking at him, and he winked right at me, and then he changed the colour of his left eye, right as I was watching him. It started out chocolate brown, and then it went all quicksilver for a moment, like mercury, the mages play with. And then he was gone, out of the door, laughing his high-pitched laugh. Well, mark my eyes now, and mark them well. If they go all quicksilver when I come back down, take that dagger from your belt, and gouge the offending eye from my skull, quick as lightning, because it won't be my own. I don't know what's going on, but you're right. It's creepy. And had I a choice, I'd want no part of it. My friend, I wish we all had no part in it. But I've marked your eyes and your face as well. I pray they do not shift on me.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Hey, harpers are cool. Leave the harpers alone.
I should have joined the army.
Alright. You there, what are you doing here? Business with your leaders. No, I've tried that one. Calm down, we're new recruits. We just haven't got our uniforms yet. Get a move on then, and put your uniforms on.
Right,
I can't believe that worked. Wait a moment, could you please tell me where I could find Raelter? It's important that I speak to him. I've got no clue. I am a notary of the Iron Throne. High up answers to me. I've just arrived from Sengel in Sembia. The council wishes to know how things are faring. Now, tell me where I can find Raeltar. Actually, we don't really need to know where he's at the moment. Apologise for inconveniencing you. Damn it. Is anyone here competent? Okay, now we can maybe use that to sneak up.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
May as well.
What you want? What you want?
Hello, you must be the city negotiators. Let me see you on the list. Emissary Tar, right? Time and pleasure. Oh, right on time and a pleasure to meet you. My name is Destus Kern, Assistant Chief Accountant for the Iron Throne Operations and the Sword Coast. Now, just a quick briefing on our negotiation procedures before you head on up the stairs. Faldarin will be accompanied by a board of 6 Iron Throne advisors sent to us from abroad. Zalmir, Cloudwife, Gaidrush, Naaman, Diab, Asim, and Ali. All of them are quite respectable men and eager to meet you. We have a 7th member on that board today, Mr. Lyle Espejo. He is here to ensure that things go smoothly in this time of transition. As for the agenda, I have my own copy of the agenda, and I desire not waste any more of my time. Yes, true. Very well, then. Emissary Tar, proceed upstairs and do not tarry. Okay. Do we think I could maybe go looking for books?
directed.
Appreciate. Woo. Put your armor back on. The Ossifier. Curse Staff of Petrification. Combat skills. Cast Bark Skin on target on each successful hit. Why would I want that? Stupid cursed items.
May as well.
Fear my wrath, for it is great indeed. Who dares intrude upon our negotiations? My name is Emissary Tar. How many Emissary Tars do we have now? 3? Fool. Miss Tar stands right before you, and she was just leaving, weren't you, my dear? Honestly, this has gone on long enough. Who are you to say so? I've crushed all those before you. Certainly a little coin would ease. I'm quite sorry to have bothered you. Fight! Those before us were fools, as are you. Those before us were weak, as are you. Those before us were not Zalmar, or Gordrush, or Narman, or Dibia, or Asim, or Ali. Those before us are dead, as will you be. So it has been decreed, so it shall be done. So orders Sarevok. Right. Let's see what we can do. You're hurling balls of fire and things, that's good. But let's have some monsters in the midst. You fight that doppelganger for me. You that's that. You.
Can I help you?
For the fallen!
Holy shit! Let's cast that on you. Why are you over there? Why are you going into melee?
No more mistakes.
Right, okay, so that's going to prove challenging.
As directed.
Right, it's on me, is it?
How are we going to do this? You, and you. Stand
I'll
there.
get it in a minute, Gov.
You,
Can I help you?
if none are better.
Fear my
No!
Yes? Who wants some?
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
Fear my
If none are better,
Trying to lure him downstairs, but that doppelganger's a bit close.
I'll do my best. I can but try. Oh, my heart's really not in this. I'll do my best.
Go for the eyes,
heart's
Boo.
really not
Go
in this.
for the eyes!
I can but try.
Ricky Wheels, get
I can but try.
Shit.
butt kicking for
For
goodness!
the group.
Problem is they've got a lot of range.
May as well. Right, it's on me, is it?
Did that cast? Oh, I don't even know.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov. I'll get it in a minute. That's
Yeah, no,
smarted.
that ain't gonna work. Right.
Nature.
You're
Servant
kicking
awaits.
for goodness. Welcome part of this group.
Fear my wrath. Butt kicking for goodness!
I'm afraid. I'm gonna have to.
Right, I need to know who's being attacked. You,
Butt
downstairs.
kicking for goodness!
As you direct.
No!
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
I'm the healer.
I'm afraid. I'm gonna
Okay.
May as well.
But you're not gonna let me sleep, are you?
You want some whiskey?
Nope.
As directed.
Fear
Haven't you got enough? I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Recalled.
Right. Courage is broken.
Whatever they need.
Nice, so quick. Why are you switching to your melee?
Whatever they need.
Ah, 3 down.
Mighty Berserker Wrath will not go unremembered.
Oi, oi, oi. Right.
No less than done.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Full plate and packing steel.
Nature's servant awaits for the group.
Squeaky wheel gets
No, I really need that to not hit. Right.
Aye. As you wish. As you wish. Aye.
fear my wrath, for it is great indeed.
Run, 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 run! Ooh, 1 HP. God damn it, I didn't see the poison on him.
I'll get it in a minute, guys.
He's got his armor on.
As you wish.
I'm trying to get them to waste some of the spells. You could hit your own party member with bark skin. I could.
As you wish.
think it's physical resistance that's my problem. Magical at the moment.
I don't know how much longer I can go on.
I don't think that did anything, did it? Nope. Where can I see what statuses they've got? Acid. I haven't got anything that can cure acid. Healing him through it is just going to burn all my heals out.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right.
Butt kicking for goodness!
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right. Let me think. If you summon beasties, you try for a sleep. You try for a charm person.
As you direct.
Did you hear it? Khalid, get downstairs. Everybody, get down frickin' stairs. Ah, no, they're all. I need to avoid that confusion shot. I need to get him to cast it without hitting anyone.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov. May as well.
As you wish. Aye.
No.
Aye.
Right. Time for a little bit of sniping then.
Aye. As you wish.
I need to keep my speed boots on. I can't afford to switch to my hiding shadows.
As you wish.
Oh, you can easily cheese every enemy in the game this way. There's no doubt about that. Ow. Try not to do it as often as I can though.
Aye.
You. Yeah, it is a shame to resort to cheese, but this game is so damn hard at times. Come on.
As you wish.
Right.
This group shows promise.
As you wish.
Exceptional. Nature's servant awaits.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Yes. Aye.
Oh, I thought maybe not in this.
Always am.
Aye.
Fear my presence.
Okay. Everybody focus on that. You.
For the group.
Alright, let's bring him into melee so he's not fucking me about anymore. You.
I'll get it in a minute,
Him.
Gov.
Down here. Switch to your fireballs. You brave enfeeblement on him.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I'll need a healer as soon as possible. If none of them.
Switch back to normal arrows for me.
May as well.
You point, I punch.
Whatever they need.
For right. I always am.
As directed.
For right. I always am.
Okay. So, I think that went pretty fairly. I lured some of them downstairs, easily called those the rash idiots. I popped up and sniped one unsuspecting mage, and then I fought the rest of them properly. I don't think I cheesed that too hard. I mean, I did cheese it,
I can, but try.
but not
Right,
too hard.
It's on me, is it?
Now the fun part.
You've a task?
I think you are supposed to fight them and you are supposed to lose some people. That is just the thing that happens. And then you're supposed to go and pick up other people like a Jantis and all that.
I'm not
Or you could
bothered.
just do absolutely everything and over level to all hell. You've already used your investigation, haven't you? So.
Less talk, more fight.
Grab that. And that. And that.
Butt kicking for goodness.
I'm going to say, I feel like there was a lot more stuff here a minute ago. I know someone needed a new helmet. Khalid, pick up a new longsword. Stop breaking them. Any arrows for you? No.
Nature's servant awaits.
As directed.
I mean, there are also a lot of protective spells that I'm just not using, to be fair as well. So he's just the same as what he's got. Right, so... Chihiro, you're one of his melee guys. You can get a new fancy helmet. Enjoy. Yes. Just wondering if she can identify any of these by sight. Does have quite high intellect. Not a 1.
They wish my ear?
Cool one, sir.
2 left with those 2. Nope. Okay.
Full plate and packing steel.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Another skill point. In your longsword, sir, you are now a high master. Gives +3 to hit and +4 to damage, -1 to speed factor.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Let's just not take any risks. Oh, dead merchant.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick. Hello.
What are you doing here? Get out of this building before I call the guards. We can't do that until you answer some questions. You're here to kill me, aren't you? You can't kill me. Do you know who I am? I'm Thaldorn, one of the leaders of the Iron Throne. Too much of a whiner. I think we're going to have to kill you. Could you just tell us where the other leaders of the Iron Throne are located? If you do, we'll spare your miserable life. Where can we find documents that will implicate your organization? Please don't hurt me. You'll find everything you need with Raelter. He's the true leader of the operation. He always carries everything with him on person. Tell us where they are. Put us on Raelter. They're at Candlekeep, attending business with some benefactors from the south. Go on. Get your ass out. Father, I received the letter, and I can assure you that the mercenaries led by Lowland will no longer trouble our operation. I have dealt with them personally. Before dying, they were most forthcoming in their revelations. It is as you surmised. They were agents of Xantarim. I am also willing to tell you that I cannot attend the meeting. I am also writing to tell you that I cannot attend the meeting at Candlekeep. Some problems may have arisen with the Chill and the Black Talons. They have had trouble working with each other, and I am needed there to smooth over any dissension. Interesting. Why is Sarevok lying? My superiors are intrigued by your proposal. I would like to discuss it further, but not through correspondence such as this. The Harpers and Zents have been very active in this region of late. It would be unfortunate if they tried to disrupt our alliance between our two organizations. If you, Brunos and Thaldrin, were to meet us within the safety of Candlekeep, my superiors would be much relieved. Please send a response ASAP.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
This group needs no help because we are awesome. I'm super. Thanks for asking.
May as well.
Right.
May as well. May as well. I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Gonna be a big fight down here, isn't there? Just to annoy me.
May as well.
No, supposed to be down here. State your business. We're new recruits. We'll look around. Checking out some wares that we brought for the Iron Throne. I wasn't told, and I think you're lying.
As well as I can.
What do you want? Haven't you got enough? May as well.
No less than that.
You have need of me?
Ooh! What was that? Minsk hit him right on the back of the head. What is that? Personal item. Minor sequencer. Spell allows a wizard to store 2 spells and activate them both at the same time from her special ability button. Both spells must be 2nd level or lower. A mage must memorize not only minor sequencer but also the spells she intends to store in it. Sorcerer can store spells of any level for which she still has spell slots. Interesting. That's what I would quite like. We'll just have that with permanent
They're called?
investigations on it. Nice. So that gives me... how do we do that? Oh, it's a 4th level that gives me 2 level 2s. Okay, right. Okay, that makes more sense.
What do you want?
Lots of lockered things.
Your company is welcome.
Aye.
May as well. May as well.
I take my leave.
I serve the flaming fist.
Cademan, what's up? Hello, friend. May I have a word? Relax, I'm not here to hurt you. I know you've been attacked almost every turn. But I am an ally, true and sure. What do you want, friend? Well met, stranger. What news do you bring? I am just an aide to Scar. He wishes... His wish was that I keep an eye on you, though you seem more than capable of taking care of yourself. I do think, however, that you would benefit from a visit with him. You should be aware that the Flaming Fist headquarters is the southwest quadrant of the city. If he's not there, just speak to Duke Elton. I shall proceed forthwith.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Right. First I'm going for a fucking nap.
Right, it's on me, is it? May as well. Right, it's on me, is it?
And I fancy a bit of an explorer around here. So, what do we want to identify first? Probably that. Medium shield +1. You've already got one. So have you.
Right, it's on me, is it?
The storm shall take those who are unfaithful.
This does not wish to see commoners. Tribute. Okay, yeah.
The bitch queen brooks no insolence.
Okay there.
The Witch Queen looks no influence.
Could pay respects at your temple.
Right, it's on me, is it?
Big pile of nothing.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Right, Southwest Quadrant.
May as well.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Squeak.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Anything interesting? Not a thing. Can't even identify. What a scruff.
I'll get it in a minute, Gov.
Nope. You know what? Don't know.
May as well.
Don't want to know.
I'll get it in a minute,
You guys
Gov.
enjoy yourselves. Ah, serve the flaming feast.
You said something.
As you wish.
You! TX would speak at you, but is destined to be
I was
so.
presumed you speak to TX the Great. Bravery is oddly tempered with foolishness. Still, Cyric has decreed that I seek out the services of one such as thyself. TX himself, myself, will aid you in your quest. In return, when the time is right, will forge the way for my ascension to power. You accept this noble honor? No. Do not want anything to do with your crazy power grab.
May as well.
I'm glad to see you've returned. So what news do you bring me? We didn't learn anything, sorry. We haven't found anything yet. That's too bad. You can find him outside the barracks. What?
Right, it's on
I am
me,
a
is
man
it?
of my word.
I have another job for you. This one involves a group you have dealt with in the past. The Iron Throne. Duke Edlin says, will you come with me? Of course we will. Let me introduce you to Duke Elton, one of the Lords of the City, Commander of the Flaming Fist and member of the Lords Alliance. Glad to see you have come. I know that such a meeting is unusual, but in these circumstances it is necessary. I would first ask what involvement you have had with the merchant society known as the Iron Throne. We just went in and wiped them out. We've learned that they're involved in a plot to overthrow the stability of your city. From what I have been told, you have been quite a thorn in the side of the Iron Throne. I'm interested in you because of the obvious hatred that you hold for you. So, in them because of the obvious hatred they hold for you. Their recent activities have brought to my attention that I am very dubious about the intent of the throne. I think it is far too easy to blame the recent caravan raids on the iron shortage in the Zentarim. Though the evidence does point to them, they do not have much to profit, while the Iron Throne has everything to gain. I have much to concern me right now, especially with the tension rising between our city and the Nation of Arm. Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I can't act against the Iron Throne until I have heard evidence of their wrongdoing. That's of course where you come in. I need a small group of spies to break into the Iron Throne headquarters and see if you can find any proof of the Throne's involvement. May have already done it. If you do this for me, you'll be paid extremely well. 2,000 gold to be divided among yourself. What is your answer? Consider us hired. Back as soon as possible. I'm
I'll
back.
get it in a minute, Gov.
Greetings, taxpayers.
I'm glad to have you back. So what have you learned? Trade no longer wish to work for you. We didn't find anything. We know that the incriminating evidence would be found with Realtor. A few more things to do in the city. Once we finish, we'll come back. Baldurs Gate is currently supposed to be at Candlekeep. Then there's only one thing to do. Travel to Candlekeep and learn what they are doing there. Whatever it is, it cannot bode well for the fortunes of this city. Take this book. Without it, the Keeper of the Portal will not allow you entrance to the library. Here, also is the reward money I promised you.
Your journey has come full circle. Duke Elton has asked that you travel back to Candlekeep, where you must spy upon the leaders of the Iron Throne. While it troubles you that such evil men now make use of the Great Library, and you wish the circumstances of your visit would be different, it will still be a pleasure to return to your former home.
Will it, though? I mean, will it? Right. Well, it's just coming up on 10 o'clock, so I think we'll probably call it there. That seems like a suitable place to leave it for now. So what we'll do is we'll continue on this on Wednesday. I'm probably a bit closer to the end than I thought I was, actually, to the point where we may actually finish it tomorrow. So we'll have to decide if we want to do a bit more wandering round first, or if we want to just go for it and finish up the game. But either way, it's been a pleasure. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. I'll send you over to see Mac. He's playing a bit of Fallout Shelter at the moment. I've not seen him play that in a while. Yeah, so I'll send you over to see Mac. Thanks very much for coming. For those of you who have missed previous streams, they are all up on YouTube now, and this one will be up in 2 days' time because I can't post it just yet. But thanks very much for coming. See you on Wednesday, hopefully, and if not, enjoy your week. Catch you later.